Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford College. I'm Jeff Lowe with the doctor in the house, Dr. Eric Pate, and this is Henry Ford Volleyball. Eric, how you doing today?
Well, after a long day of work, it's always good to come see Henry Ford Athletics, and this should be a good match tonight. I mean, Henry Ford, they're in hopes of a win at home, and of course, OCC comes in 0-5, 0-1 in the conference. They desperately want to win. Henry Ford hasn't won a set since September 2nd. Let's see if they can snap that streak.
Okay, your Henry Ford Hawks are in the in the white uniforms, and they're facing the Oakland Community College Raiders, and they're in the green and white unis. And we're underway here. And Henry Ford gets on the board first.
And see if Henry Ford can start off aggressive and maintain everything. And as soon as I say that, these teams are evenly matched. I think we'll be here for a minute. I think we're going to go 5 sets. I said that to the production team, and I just want Henry Ford to, whether it's 3, 4, or 5, make sure they come away with a victory tonight.
Casey Gray with the serve for Oakland Community College. Henry Ford got it over cleanly, and that one is long and out of bounds. 2-1 your score here in the first set.
Well, I think the scouting report is out. Everyone wants to attack Henry Ford from the outside with the outside hitters with a lot of power. It's a little long there.
Not able to get it back up and over is Reagan Demron. We're all tied up at 2 here early in the first set. Thanks for joining us this evening on the streamcast of Henry Ford Volleyball, Henry Ford Athletics, and that one's long and out of bounds.
Let's see if Oakland continues to make these errors and Henry Ford can establish themselves with a nice service game and stay in there. I better shut up. I just better shut up, man. Am I jinxing this club?
Oh, don't jinx him. Don't do that.
Man.
All tied up at 3 here. Back serving for Oakland Community College. A nice serve, and Henry Ford couldn't handle that one. Right in the middle court, and that was Marissa Peterson who couldn't handle it in the second row in the middle for Henry Ford. Here's the set, and that was a kill attempt. Unsuccessful. Henry Ford gets it back over. And most important position on the floor is the
libero.
Help me out. Libero. Yes. And they go right after Oakland's libero.
Henry Ford's libero is Skylar Piper. She got a little banged up last time we were on Saturday, hurt her elbow, and conversely on the OCC side, Kennedy Fee.
Snade with the serve for Oakland.
Ackles, admire Ackles, nice prospect, and I tell you, let's see how things go for her tonight. I thought she played very well for Henry Ford on Saturday.
That was a good job with the kill shot from Ackles. Excellent effort by Atlanta Bell with the dig. She got it back up, but not able to get it back over. 5-6 here in the first set. And as you mentioned earlier, like these two teams will go back and forth. The best out of 5. And we're in set number 1. And Bell couldn't get to that one.
Good effort. Just a little short there. And, you know, I think both teams are, let's face it, they're not going to bring the heat from the outside. They're going to manufacture points.
That was Sager with the serve for Oakland. It's a good volley here. Nice setup by Henry Ford. Bell with the dig. That one touched the ceiling. And the kill attempt is good. Right in the middle, number 15.
Asia Estelle.
Yes.
Estelle with the nice power, and that's what you want. I mean, this is what Henry Ford, coach, has been looking for, and Kia Chambers, and she was very animated, to say the least, on Saturday. This is one I think they feel like they can get, Jeff.
Mm-hmm. We're all tied up at 7. That one's going to be long. If you're just joining us, here in the first set, Henry Ford Volleyball right here on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. I'm Jeff Lowe along with Eric Pate, bringing you all the action of Henry Ford Volleyball, women's volleyball.
Nice return by OCC, and Henry Ford sends it back across the net.
Oh, a good tap that time.
And coach is pointing. She's saying, hey, listen, she's pointing at number 4, Reagan Dameron. That's you. Letting her know, hey, we can't have that.
That one landed in the open area. Here's the serve by Oakland.
Good work. Good work. Good work, Henry Ford. That's the way to pinpoint the soft area and score a point.
Back serving is Piper.
Nice serve.
Good serve, yes.
Hey, Kanye West said it touched the sky. It pretty much touched the ceiling there again, and OCC seemed confused both times, especially this time. It really hit the ceiling. They didn't quite know. They froze.
Yeah. Counterpoint. 10-9 your score. Carrying back to serve. You said this was going to be a close one. Good job blocking that time by OCC. They're all tied up. I'm trying to figure out what that was. Is that a net violation? And a good kill shot.
Akles is going to do that. Then Henry Ford is going to definitely have an advantage at the net. I mean, that was about as hard as volleyball has been hit this season for Henry Ford there from what we've seen thus far. You got to like it.
Good job by Ford getting it back over. Outside hitter from OCC. Got it over in the corner. Akles again. This one's high and barely touches the ceiling.
Home gym advantage here.
I'm going to count that as a kill shot, not a swing.
Yeah, at the Memorial Gymnasium here, it just, listen, that ceiling plays a big factor here early in this contest. OCC, maybe they don't know the rule. It's another kill.
Well,
Akers.
the rule is if it hits the ceiling, it comes down.
It's in.
Right. If it comes down on your side of the floor.
Yeah, it's not going to get stuck. So,
right.
I mean, you just got to be ready to return.
Good block by the front line of Henry Ford. That was tapped over the net. Good dig. Henry Ford doing a good job defensively. Keeping it alive. That one gets over.
Great job by Henry Ford. Nice rally. Oh, man. I love Brooke Gruich. Of course, you got Brooke and you got Bree. Number 6 is Brooke. And she played an integral part of that rally. Unfortunately, it didn't go in Henry Ford's favor. They had a big chance to go up 4. Let's hope that didn't hurt them. Let's see. Get it back.
Barely getting that one over the net. Again, the kill shot attempt is blocked by the Oakland front line.
Hey, they were prepared on that one, and let's hope that Akers can continue to sustain her effort. 5'10" freshman out of Romeo High School, home of the Bulldogs.
(14-12). Early on here for Henry Ford.
Henry Ford going big here. HFC returns to the lineup.
Good job serving that time by Demron.
There must have been some confusion on the substitution pattern, as Estelle was in for a moment and she's out.
Good job by the outside hitter. That's Emily Snay.
Come on, Henry Ford. 15-13, too close for comfort. Got to stop the rally here.
Nice shot. That's a nice serve.
Yeah, that's a lookout below. You got to be ready to dig on that one.
Yeah, good topspin on the ball, getting over the net. And Henry Ford having some trouble returning the serve.
Brooke and Bree Gruich having some issues trying to return it there.
That one's going to be long and out of bounds. 16-15. Quick first set here.
Yeah, this is a big serve for Henry Ford.
Dropped right in.
There's the ace. She's scoring points tonight.
Yeah.
Akers, admire Akers showing that she has some versatility. She's doing it from the back row there on a serve.
That was long and out of bounds. A little too hard for Akers that time. And she is substituted by number 2, Skylar Piper. Libero back into the game. That one's long.
A lot of errors on the serves tonight for both teams. Henry Ford trying to hang in here and hang on. Like I said, they haven't won a set since September the 2nd. That's 12 days ago, or 11 days ago.
You know, and that's one of the most important parts of the game, the service errors, those unforced errors, the service errors are very, very crucial.
Well, it's off to a good start. They see if Henry Ford can come up with the 6 points necessary to win this set, and I just think the power game for Ackles is going well. I think that all over the place they are moving. They seem to be more energized today. They did it in spurts the other day against, gosh, I'm drawing a blank, but the game on Saturday was against Bay College from the UP, and then in the third set it was just they were sapped, zapped of energy. Today they seem to be they have a lot of life, and if they were to win this first game there, they would be in good shape.
Hey, winning this first set will send a message to Oakland.
Yeah.
And Oakland, they're coming into this contest with an 0-1 record in the conference, 0-5 overall. There's the serve by Henry Ford. High volley.
Nice block. Good
front line defense by Ford.
Bell working from the back row.
Whoa, watch out. Running into the table. And Bell, hope she's okay. She looks okay, back on the floor. She hit the table kind of hard there, running to make the attempt to dig it out. That one has to get back over.
Good work.
Good job. Good work. That's right. Right in the heart of the defense for Henry Ford. Block attempt made by Oakland, by the Raiders. The front line of Henry Ford is doing a pretty good job. And the tip, right over the net.
Estelle, good job.
Yes.
Very alert play. It's about the touch. You have to have some finesse at times, and that's what she did on that possession. Great job.
21-17. Great serve that time. And Oakland wants to call a timeout.
Nice work by Henry Ford. I mean, it's 21-17. Now they expanded the lead, and 4 more points, and they can get out of here with the 1-0 lead. And you have to sustain this kind of an effort. That's the thing that young teams and teams that are struggling have a problem with, the consistency of volleyball. No other sport asks you to be as focused, and it happens sometimes at lightning speed, and sometimes it's not as rapid. But you have to be alert at all times. If not, you're going to get that volleyball print on your face. I mean, these young ladies are, they're fine. They're fine-tuning the things that they need to have done to be successful. So, good opportunity. Both teams, I think they probably both feel the same way. Mm-hmm. This is an opportunity for us to get a dub. And so let's see if Henry Ford can finish this one.
Especially in the conference.
Yeah. You can go 500 after today. You win the match.
That's right. Coach Tom Pacheco calls the timeout for Oakland. And that's what we have to do, those unforced serve errors. It's a mental thing.
Makes
you got to get it over.
Makes you drop your head when you see that, but that one makes you drop your head if you're Oakland. But good for Henry Ford. 3 points away for Henry for the Hawks.
22-18 is your score in favor of the Hawks. And that's another long serve.
We don't have quickie stats, but how many service errors have there been in this match?
Henry Ford doing a good job getting it over. Good job with the block that time by Ford. Oakland content with attacking the defense of Henry Ford.
Nice volley by Henry Ford.
Yes.
Good return. It's out. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough one. That hurts. Oh, so close for Henry Ford, but yet so far.
22-20. Look for the setup right there. Nice little tap. Whistles blow. And they're going to award the point to Oakland. May have been a net violation. I didn't see the antenna move very much on that last volley. But both teams are also close to that net. Oakland with the setup, little tap back over.
Oh, got in there. You know, and Jeff, I'm just going to say it right now, and that's a good timeout by Coach Chambers. Get your team together and have them regroup. A few minutes ago it was 21-17, and now it's all tied to 22. You still have an opportunity to win the game, but, man, this is one of those where, you know, Henry Ford has really outplayed the Raiders of OCC, but OCC has tied it up. They're trying to steal it at the end, and Henry Ford's got to stop it. They got to somehow find a way. Hey, make a play at the net. Find a way to have some nice finesse and touch and score a point in the middle middle part of the court. Something's got to go in their favor to change this and get that serve back.
I totally agree with you there. And Coach Chambers also agrees with you because she called the timeout to talk it over real quickly. Chambers only in her second season as the head coach of the Hawks. As a group of assistant coaches, Brianna Johnson, Ariel Fox. Henry Ford 1-5 in the conference. That one's long and advantage for the Raiders.
Yeah, that one hurts.
23-22. Herring back to serve for Oakland. Good block by the front line of Oakland. Tap over by Oakland. And they let that one go out. 24-22.
Wow. I mean, they've scored, what, is it 6 in a row?
Outside hitter from Oakland, stepping up and closing the deal, so Oakland wins the first set, 25-22.
Tough one for the Hawks. They seem to have things in order at 21-17, and it all fell apart. And now this is a test. This is a character check, gut check type thing in the game. This is not a season thing or anything like that. This is an in-game gut check. Are you going to come out? Are you going to fight the way that you did and finish? You can fight, but you also have to finish.
Absolutely.
So the task just became a little bit tougher, but you're at home.
Set number 1 goes over to the Raiders from Oakland Community College. And we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Henry Ford Volleyball on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. Welcome back to Henry Ford College and women's volleyball on the Henry Ford streaming network. I'm Jeff Lowe along with the Dr. Eric Pate in the house. And the first game, or the first match, goes over to Oakland, the Oakland Raiders, Oakland Community College Raiders, not the Oakland Raiders of Las Vegas.
The Oakland Raiders of Las Vegas. Is that a state? The state of mind, the Raiders state of mind.
The Raiders state of mind.
Well, let's transition back to this volleyball because the Hawks, I mean, it's not the Atlanta Hawks, it's the Henry Ford College Hawks. And I just really want these young ladies to come out and be on point and be focused for the entire 25 points because that's what you're going to need if they're going to have a chance to win this.
Riley Muter with the serve for Oakland. And Henry Ford once again gets on the board first in set number 2 here.
And Peterson's a returnee. Nice play there.
Piper with the serve. Good serve right into the heart of that Oakland defense. Trying to keep that one alive and not going into the grandstands, but they couldn't keep it from going into the stands. All tied up at 1 here. Hawks, kill shot, count the point.
See if Henry Ford can get something going. Sustained run. Let's go for 5 points and see if we can't get 10.
Oh yeah, unofficially I've counted 4 kills for Henry Ford.
And if we delve into the statistics, I would gather that these teams are pretty evenly matched. Henry Ford, and we'll take a look at their stats in just a second, but
good job by Henry Ford to get that one back over. There's a kill shot from the outside hitter. Nice tap. They're setting up. Those outside hitters are most important. Good job by Ford again, defensively.
nice hustle.
Good job at keeping that one
great
alive,
hustle.
and that one's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds, but what a great job by Henry Ford there to stay focused, stay alert. They communicated. Peterson with a heck of a play to keep the rally alive. Unfortunately, they didn't get the point.
It's a nice long volley. And we're all tied up at 3 after that service error.
Henry Ford this year coming into this game, 75 kills. Compared to Oakland, who has 165. So they doubled them and then some. That shows that the power game in volleyball, I mean, you look at everyone's stats in this conference, wow.
Got to get this one over the net. Good job. I didn't think that one was going to go over. Unfortunately, the communication breakdown.
Yep. And this is what Coach Chambers was talking about last week, Saturday when we had a chance to speak with her. The things you work on, you have to execute. Gruich. If this thing Go ahead, Jeff.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
If this thing gets, if Oakland scores a couple more, you might want to consider a timeout. But you don't want to burn them all in the first part of the game here. But you want to keep playing.
That one's going to be long and out of bounds. 6-4 in favor of Oakland.
Haven't heard from the lady that's serving right now, Ackles, in a while.
Let's see if she can. Make a difference here in this second set. And that one's long and out of bounds. Ackles checks back out. Piper checks in. 7-4. Fee with the serve. We need more of that. When I say that, I mean just attacking the front line of Oakland.
Bree Gruich on the service. Next. Out of bounds. So Henry Ford going to fight back here.
Gruich back to serve. It's Bree. Good kill shot in the front line of the Raiders. That's Alex Herring.
Well, the good news is Henry Ford is fighting back. The bad news is they're still down 2. Got to find a way. Conditioning is so important, Jeff. And Henry Ford's got to show that they're in great shape and good enough shape to keep things rolling.
1 point lead for Oakland here in the second set. All tied up. And you're absolutely right. That's the main thing, to focus, especially on the service. There's the tap. That one's out of bounds.
Good job. Henry Ford gets the point here, and they have the lead.
Brooke now. That one's it's just barely getting over the net.
And I tell you, Emily Snay is becoming a problem for Henry Ford. Emily Snay is 5'9", sophomore out of Romeo High School. And I wonder if Snay and Ackles know one another. Of course they do. They're probably teammates at Romeo. With all the AAU volleyball and all that stuff, I'm sure that they have encountered one another over the years. But OCC's got the lead again.
Again, the front line of Oakland doing a very good job, but that one's going to be long by Lackey, Drew Lackey. All tied up at 10. Outside hitter. And that time, that kill shot is coming down pretty hard on Brooke, and she just kind of had to fight it off.
Yeah, when you're out there, that volleyball has no mercy or remorse. As you can see right there, Ackles.
Oh, yeah.
Admire Ackles. Making it happen. We're all tied up. This is what I predicted. Back and forth.
Outside here, good chill shot. Ackles with the tap. Good dig. One of those long volleys.
Smart volleyball play by Snay.
Snake, she went up, looked like she was getting ready to smash one across the net and just tapped it.
I think she went up with the end in mind. She knew exactly what she wanted to do because she checked out the formation.
Saw the opening and got the point.
And Henry Ford returned the favor. That's good volleyball there. They found the open spot there, and you don't necessarily have to go with a lot of velocity sometimes.
Reagan Demron with the serve. Almost touched the net. Good job with avoiding it. Snay from the outside again.
Whoa. Telling you this sport, hey, this is not the stuff you see on the sand out there at the family reunion.
No, it's
or
not.
the beach. This is the real volleyball.
Emily Snay back. Serve. (14-12) in favor of the Raiders.
Good timeout by Coach Chambers, and you can't take them home, so you might as well use them.
Yeah.
And get your team in order. Make sure that they're, still focused on the goal, which is to tie this thing up. You don't want it to get out of hand. So it's a good move by Coach Chambers.
Absolutely.
In her second season.
I agree. Just a 2-point lead right now. And, hey, you don't want that league to grow anymore. You want to refocus, get the girls to refocus. And I think, just defending and attacking the net is an important part of what Henry Ford needs to do.
Yeah, and it's really now about working on your offensive strategy, not being fatigued, staying focused and concentrating on what the task is at hand, and not working on the things that Coach Chambers talked about they weren't doing in Saturday's match against Bay College. Work on the things that we practice. The stuff that's on the whiteboard has to come alive for you when the live volleyball start to flow.
That one's long and out of bounds. Emily Snay. Ackles attacking the middle with the serve. That one's long and out by Oakland.
(14-all) and Henry Ford serving. This is good for them right now.
Good serve by Ackles.
And this is where they could take advantage. A young lady, Ackles, who has shown her versatility. She's good at the net. She's good in the back line serving. Let's see.
Ackles again changing up the serve. Her first serve had a little bit more top spin on it. The second serve was just a light serve and over in tried to locate it. So with Ankle serving, that gives Henry Ford a 2-point lead right now, 16-14.
They're in good shape, Jeff. Now, this is the same type deal as in the first game where Henry Ford went up, I want to say it was it 21-17? And OCC flipped it. It was like a wrestling deal. They reversed it.
Right.
And now they got to sustain this momentum. Stay strong. Don't waver. Stay consistent. Don't give up. Don't be fatigued. Stay focused.
Right. No unforced errors on the serve.
Say that again. Maybe they'll hear you. But Coach Chambers has been on that whiteboard the entire time.
If you're just joining us, you're joining us in the second set. This 5-set match between Henry Ford and Oakland Community College on the Henry Ford streaming network. And that one's long. As soon as I say it, unforced error. Akers comes out, and Piper checks in. Two long points out of bounds, and it's tied up.
16 all, and you know how this volleyball goes. Somebody grabs some momentum, it can be hard to catch them this late. That's a push there.
Fee with the serve. Henry Ford gets it over.
Nice set by Gruich.
All tied up at 17. Bree Gruich is back to serve for Henry Ford. Good dig. Going hard to the net that time. And the 15, Aisha Estelle.
Oh man, this is nerve-wracking here for Henry Ford. They seem locked in. And service error keeps Henry Ford in this thing, and that's what you want if you're Henry Ford. Let them make the mistakes. You stay locked in.
Brooke back to serve. Let's see if the battle can be won at the net. And so far, it's a 1-point lead by Oakland Community College, the Raiders. You're watching the Henry Ford streaming network. Stay tuned to the network to catch all of the Henry Ford winter athletics right here. Men's basketball, women's volleyball.
Yeah, I want folks to know that wherever you are, you can check us out because my daughter is down there in Georgia. And then got that 9-year-old granddaughter. We got our eyes on her. Every week she checks it out. And I'm glad. I want her to get involved with volleyball. It's a great sport.
Great sport.
It's a great way to learn about teamwork. I know my daughter. She's in her early 30s now, but she's only child. Needed teamwork. Needed it. And volleyball and track and softball and everything she was involved with taught her that.
Yes. And I was the same way. I had got my daughter involved in athletics. It was the golf, but still the same.
That's right. It's good. I don't have the data in front of me, but it's always good for the young ladies to be involved with sports.
Mm-hmm. Oakland up 1 set. And right now, they're up 1 point over Henry Ford, 19-18. Oakland had to get that one back over the net. Looking for the kill shot. It's Henry Ford.
This is where the liberos start to show off and show why they wear that jersey. Great play. Did you see him?
Yes.
Did you hear him talking? Both sides. When it gets to be crunch time, communication is key and very critical. 19 all.
And probably one of the most important positions on the floor, the libero.
Very deflating there when you have the service error. And
yes, it is deflating.
Skylar Piper, wonder how hurt she is from Saturday.
There's a tap over
elbow.
the net. Good job by the front line for Henry Ford.
Great effort. Wow.
All tied up at 20. Let's count that point for Henry Ford.
All right. Remember, it was 21-17 last time. Now it's 21-20. Need Henry Ford to just stay locked in, as they say.
Peterson was trying to get that one. Got her hand on it, but couldn't get underneath it. McCutcheon with the serve. That one's going to be long and out of bounds.
Staying close because of those unforced errors. It's important for Henry Ford not to commit them right now, both teams. This is a big point right here. I mean,
Cutchin with the serve. Henry Ford gets that one back over the net with ease. Here comes the kill shot by Oakland. Another kill attempt. Henry Ford saved it, gets it back over the net. Good job defensively. Count the point for Henry Ford.
Way to stay alive. I mean, that showed a lot of fight. I love it. Henry Ford showed that strength and that power right there. And 3 more points. Let's see if they can get there.
All tied up at 22.
Nice serve. Well, 2 points closer. Timeout OCC.
Yeah, good timeout by OCC. With this timeout, we'll take a timeout. We're up by 1, Henry Ford, 23-22. Welcome back. Henry Ford with the 1-point lead, and it's all tied up just that quick. All tied up at 23. Bell checks back in. Whistles blow. Okay, now she'll check back in. I guess she came in the incorrect way. I guess she has to alert the official. And now she's into the game. Good hard serve by Oakland, but they couldn't get the return back over.
All right, Henry Ford. Point game here, and big. Look who's serving. I like Henry Ford's chances right now. I love them.
Get it in the spot. Little tap. Oh!
Extra volleyball.
They're all tied up.
Some extra volleyball. Told you these teams were evenly matched, Jeff. And here we are in game number 2. Both teams trying to fight and get it done. Nice return, little spin on there.
Estelle doing a good job with tapping it back over the net.
Nice serve.
Got it right in a good spot.
That's it.
And Henry Ford
All right.
comes away with the victory.
Good job, Henry Ford.
(26-24), and they win set number 2.
Well, Jeff, I mean, first time they won a game, Henry Ford, since September the 2nd. That's, like I said, 11 days ago. This could energize his team. They're at home. Come right back after a tough first game where they really outplayed OCC and didn't get the result that they wanted. So let's see if they can come right back at it and get another victory.
Some upcoming games. Why don't you come on out and support the Lady Hawks? Tonight, OCC. On September 18th, you got St. Clair Community College. On the 25th, Schoolcraft comes to town, comes to Dearborn. Then you have Jackson College on October 4th, and Macomb on October 16th, and Mott on October 23rd. Come on out and support the Hawks of Henry Ford College.
Memorial Gym is just one of the nicer facilities in the conference, and it's good to see a nice Ford Wednesday night, nice crowd. Henry Ford's going to bring a good group of folks, and OCC has a contingent of fans here as well, and those teams have nice little rivalry, and especially in basketball, and why not? I mean, it's college volleyball.
College volleyball.
It's not Nebraska. It's Henry Ford.
It's not Stanford. It's Henry Ford. That's right.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
But one day, you might see one of these ladies in a Division I uniform. Or NIA.
You never know.
You never know. You just never know. And that depends on what the next level holds for them, or the next college recruiter who comes to town sees them. Set number 3 about to begin. One set apiece. Henry Ford. One set number 2, and Oakland Community College won set number 1. And we are ready to start set number 3.
If you're Henry Ford, you got a little energy now. It's all tied up. you have an opportunity in a very critical third game to take advantage and take control of what's happening tonight. And that's what you should do at home. Take control.
A lot of high fives for Henry Ford right now. High fives and low fives. It's Brooke Grunich with the serve. And the first point goes over to Oakland.
Well, it's a hard-fought game 2. Let's see if any residual effects happen here for either one of these teams.
Alex Herring with the serve, and that one's not over the net. So she's substituted by the libero in the black jersey. And that's Kennedy Fee, who checked in for Oakland. 3-1 your score here in the third set.
Service game is always tough. A lot of errors, particularly early in the season. This is only the 6th match for OCC. But it was tough. It's been tough to watch it. Want to get these guys, get these young ladies on point with the service game. That was a mistake there.
And also those unforced errors,
yeah,
especially early in the season, like you said. You got to, develop and work those out. Nice kill shot. Attempt, I should say.
Nice setup. Great job by Henry Ford. That's running the offense, right?
That's it. It's a good setup and then a good kill. And right down the line in a very good spot. 2-5 your score. That one's long and out of bounds.
It's 5-1 now. Henry Ford's fighting back. You gotta like it.
Serve right in the center of the defense of Oakland. Here's the setup. Good return by Oakland. 5-3 your score. Peterson back to serve. Outside hitter. It's like Brooke on the outside. Or Bree, I'm sorry, pardon me.
Wow. Henry Ford here looking for a spark. Trying to get it back.
Good save by Oakland. Count the point as Echoes kills one right into the corner. Oakland with a 1-point lead. Oh, those serves.
I asked Jeff for the moments that that she went up in the air. I just had bad thoughts about what Reagan Damron was going to do. Number one, jump serve is very hard. Number two, the timing looked off. So, got to perfect that.
Eight to 5 in favor of the Raiders from Oakland Community College. We're in the third set here. Kennedy Fee with the serve. Looking for the kill shot from the outside hitter. And count the point. Gianna Seeger. 9-5 to score.
Henry Ford has got to find a way to stop the bleeding here. And I see Coach Chambers is on the clipboard taking notes.
It was long and out of bounds.
There you go.
Unforced error by Oakland. 10-6 your score in favor of the Raiders. Good job by the front line on that last one. Good save, outside hitter. Nice little tap by Bree Grunage.
And I just think on that one, Alana Bell was just not ready. And that can't happen. But that's easy for me to say. I'm 100 feet up, top of the landing area there, the loft area.
Let's call it the press box.
Hey, the turf, whatever it's called, I'm not on the floor. It's just, you know, the point is, you got to be prepared, got to be ready. At this stage of the match, game number 3, expect anything. You see what's happening.
That one barely got over. Good job by Henry Ford to get it back over the net.
Nice set. Good job. Henry Ford, a nice set piece there. Man.
Good job, yes. That was good execution. Estelle, right in the center of that front line, was in great position for the kill shot. Nice little tap.
That's some floor burn there. Little hustle. Nice hustle.
12-9 in favor of the Raiders from Oakland Community College. That one went straight to Bree. Good shot that time, but that was long and out of bounds. Still might have hit it a little too hard there. Good save by Henry Ford. Good dig by Henry Ford right there.
Yeah, I agree with with Aisha Estelle saying, "Let's go." She wants to get it done.
14-10, substitution into the game for Henry Ford. Storms into the game and going to the front line for Bell.
All right, Henry Ford, you were just down 14-9. You scored 2 in a row. Let's see what happens on this back line here. Brooke and Bree Gruich from Canton Prep, or Canton Academy. Canton Preparatory Academy here.
Got to tap that one back over. Kill attempt. And she has been dominating from that outside hitter position.
Snake,
Snake.
She's been consistent.
Yes.
You know, whenever Oakland has caused problems for Henry Ford, she's been the problem.
Still tried to tap it back over.
OCC making it happen for themselves here.
11-16 in favor of OCC.
Well, let's go out of roles for a second, Jeff. What do you think Henry Ford needs to do to get back into this game and hopefully win it and go up 2-1?
Well, first of all, Henry Ford has to be more consistent with their service, and have to stop and cut down on making the unforced errors, and just execute more on the front line with those setups and for those kill shots and those outside hitters. Get them more involved to get them in the flow of the game. And attack the net.
Yeah, I just think that Henry Ford has got to be ready on the outside and right at the net to respond to what OCC is trying to do. Every team that Henry Ford plays, they do the same thing. They try to come from the outside with the power and try to attack Henry Ford's middle. So they have to be alert. They have to be ready. If you're gonna be on that back line, converge, get there. Someone needs to get right there in that middle when they see that ball there, and that's easy for me to say, as I've always said, but you got to sacrifice your body sometimes in this game.
Good dig that time by Henry Ford. Got it back over the net, and that one's long. Need more execution like that. 16-12 your score. Skylar Piper back to serve. That one just getting in on that back line. That's one of the toughest things about building a program on the junior college level, on this level of collegiate athletics. Got to get into those gymnasiums and recruit. That would touch the ceiling. Got to give the point to Oakland.
Well, with all the AAU volleyball that's out here, it's a great opportunity, a great grassroots way to get things done and get the spotlight at the same time. Young ladies have a nice opportunity to prepare themselves for this level.
(19-13) your score in favor of the Raiders from Oakland Community College. Snake from outside again. Good dig attempt that time by Henry Ford. Getting it on the floor was Marissa Peterson. She did an excellent job with getting that one back over the net, or assisting in getting it back over the net. Now she's back serving. Putting the ball in the right spot. Substitution for Oakland. Casey Gray into the game on the back line.
A jump serve again, and it worked that time. Wow. Henry Ford has 2 returning players. That's always important to keep in mind. Coach Chambers is pretty much working with an entirely new group.
And remember, this is Coach Chambers' second year. It's only her second year.
Yeah.
21-15 your score. A little timeout in the action here. With this timeout in the action, we'll take a timeout in the action. We'll be right back with more volleyball after this. (21-15) your score. Henry Ford finding themselves down right now against Oakland Community College. Very close to touching the net was Sager. I believe she thought she even touched it that time.
Henry Ford's run out of time, Jeff.
Keeping it alive, going easy. Tap over the net, and that one's out of bounds.
Alana Bell, haven't seen her serve very much. Let's see what she's got. Smallest
with the
player
serve
on the court.
Yes.
At 4'11".
Good dig by Bell.
That was in. That was in.
Good shot by Erica Mann for Oakland. Nice kill shot right in the corner. Kennedy Fee with the serve. Eccles tried to tap that one back over the net. Good job by Henry Ford. Bell tried to return that move. That was really hard. Good kill shot by Oakland that time. 24-16 in favor of the Raiders. Bell had to get that one over the net. And that's the final score in set number 3, 25-16.
Thought Henry Ford would play with a lot more zest. And and zip and all those Z words, but they came out zilch, and it showed toward the end there. They've got to really dig deep now to stay alive. But I think it's still going to go 5.
Well, it's 3 down and possibly 2 to go. You're watching Henry Ford Women's Volleyball right here on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. I'm Jeff Lowe along with the doctor, Dr. Eric Pate, bringing you all the action, and we'll be bringing you all the action all season long right here on the Streaming Network with volleyball and basketball on the way. Make sure you check out the action right here on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. Go Hawks!
Nice gymnasium here. Great place for volleyball. 2-1. We'll see. Looks like it might go 5, but it's up to Henry Ford now. They got to win this game so it can tie it up. We'll see. I told the production guys I made a quarter bet. Don't indict me on a gambling charge.
We're not going to indict you.
But I'm thinking Henry Ford can dig deep, find a way to win game number 4, tie it up, and then get to game 5. Let's see. They have the ability and the talent to beat this team. That first game was so critical because they outplayed them, and they just let it slip away at the end. You can't afford to do that when you're building.
Absolutely. You have to be consistent in developing. So we'll see in set number 4 about to tip it off. And Coach Chambers, the process is ongoing for her also as a second-year coach, especially on the college level.
Yeah, I like her energy. I just think sometimes these situations can be tough because it can lead to burnout. You know, you're trying to work with the young people and they're just not quite the way they used to be because Coach Chambers, in talking to her Saturday, she's a volleyball head. And Coach Johnson is a strength and conditioning person. Mm-hmm. So how do you mesh all that with a group of young folks who might not be traditional? They might not be the traditional volleyball player. They might not have that fire in the gut, but they're here. And, they recruited them. And I think this is a fertile ground for some volleyball players. So you got to build it. You just got to keep working.
I also think it's fertile ground for volleyball, especially this community that surrounds Henry Ford College, the Dearborn and Westland and Detroit. Pretty sure there's some volleyball players out there.
Nice block at the net for OCC to get it started. Henry Ford can't panic and have to answer.
That was Peterson on that last attempt. Not able to get it back over the net. Henry Ford is having their struggles right now. 2-0 in favor of Oakland. Right into the open area. Oakland not committing a lot of unforced errors, especially on the serves. They're keeping it in play, like that one. 4 straight points in a row for Oakland University.
Not the way you want to start it off if you're Henry Ford. You don't want to get down too much because it's a tough way to go. That's out. They needed that. They needed a service error by the Raiders.
Piper back to serve for Henry Ford. It can turn very easy. That point was for Oakland. 5-1 your score here in set number 3. Or pardon me, set number 4. We're approaching that zone now. 6-1 your score. Snade now checks into the game for Oakland. Good serve. Ward to point to Oakland.
Thought they might get him for a net violation, but to no avail. But 8-2, and Oakland has the serve and an opportunity to do something.
Cutchin with the serve. Here's the set. And Henry Ford.
A little bit of a lapse there.
Yes, might be time for another timeout.
Yeah, Damron struggling a little bit tonight. Nice touch there.
Good job.
Just as I say that, she comes through. I'll keep saying it. Good job.
Bell checking into the game, and she'll serve for Henry Ford. 9-3 your score. Here is set number 4. That was long. Henry Ford trying to wage a comeback here.
Come on, Henry Ford. It's early, but it gets late quick around here. Stay in it. Good work. Good work, Henry Ford.
Emily Snay on the kill attempt into the net. 9-5.
Yeah, good, great aggression and poise right now for Henry Ford. Let's see if they can keep things going. Nice tap over the net by Oaks EC.
They awarded the point to Oakland. I didn't see the violation there.
I didn't think much of that either.
10-5 your score. Snay back to serve.
$11-5.
Whistles blow. Another violation. Let's see what happened. They were out of position. The officials is pointing at Henry Ford's players, and I guess they were out of position. That one's long.
Well, I just think on those situations like that, you got to be ready. You got to be prepared. When that serve is coming as fast as it is, you have to be ready. That was a pinpoint, accurate serve by Emily Smith. Right now, it's a good time for a timeout. Young team, you know, it's difficult.
14-5 here in set number 4. A must-win set for Henry Ford.
And Coach Chambers has had it.
That voice you're hearing, that's Coach.
She's had it. She's had it. I mean, she's talking up on it, and I'm not mad about it at all. I think that sometimes we, in this generation, when a coach raises their voice, we take it the wrong way. And she wants them to pick it up. She shouldn't have to care about the sport and the game more than the players. And I think that's what happens nowadays too often. That's just my commentary for the night.
Thank you, Mr. Pate. Coach Chambers trying to light a fire in the huddle of Henry Ford.
And you know what I liked about that, Jeff?
They're better than
yeah,
that.
but she said what she had to say.
Yes.
And she went right back into the strategy. The assistant jumped in, and, you know, she gave her input. Coach Chambers said a few things. Hey, it wasn't just a criticizing session. They were, hey, she wants them to play with some fire. That's not asking too much.
Absolutely. 14-6. And that was effective. Come out and score 2 points right away out of that timeout. Yeah. Here's the serve by Echo. That's 3 points in a row for Henry Ford.
All right, maybe she lit a fire. Maybe Coach lit a fire under these ladies.
No unforced errors. Good job by the Hawks to get right back into this. (14-10). And Oakland now calling the timeout.
Well,
and that's exactly what Henry Ford needed.
Yeah, let's see, Jeff. I mean, Coach is, you know, she's right back into teaching. I just love her approach to everything. It's got to be frustrating. She wants more for these girls than maybe some of them want for themselves. And again, that's just, it's not good, but that's the way of the world nowadays with young folks in athletics. They don't seem to be so enthusiastic about the sport. It can be football, it can be basketball, it could be baseball, softball. I've heard this too often from coaches that I care more about about it than some of these other players. They're more concerned about posting on social media. It was 14-5, now it's 14-10. Let's see if they got another gear left here.
And no unforced serve errors committed, which is excellent. And Henry Ford on the comeback. And that was long. And a good job with that rotation for Henry Ford.
Okay, Henry Ford, man. I mean, the coach gets your attention. If you're not too sensitive and you can take it, listen, and apply it. That's it.
That was Peterson looking for the kill attempt and missed out on that one.
Yeah, Peterson, good effort. Just a little short. Now you want to prevent OCC from getting a second wind here.
Up high, good shot. Good block by the front line. Award to point to Henry Ford. Storm checks back in for Henry Ford. Brooke Grunich with the serve. That would touch the top of the net, but goes over. And now Henry Ford only finds himself down by 2.
(16-14), and Henry Ford is on the comeback trail. Make it 16-15. Am I going to win the bet? That's what I want to know. The production crew looking at me, one said, hey, maybe. The other one waved me off. I think he's a hater, man. I think I got a quarter coming.
Into the net.
All tied up.
We're all tied up.
All tied up. Here come the Hawks. And the thing is, I left my wallet in the car, so I really don't have the quarter on me.
I fronted you.
Can I use my Cash App?
That one's long and out of bounds, and guess what, folks? Henry Ford has the lead by 1.
And here's the thing, Jeff. Both teams are comparable. Oakland's winless, so right now, you know, do you start to get tight in a situation like this? Hey, we're losing. You know, let's see who's going to dig deep here in these final 8 points.
Gray with the long serve. That's out of bounds. Good job on the jump serve. Oakland going to the middle. Looking for the kill attempt was Oakland. Storms gets it back over. Tapped into the open space on the floor. All tied up at 18. In set number 4, Oakland has a 2-1 set lead. It's the best out of 5. And Henry Ford with a 1-point lead in this set. Going back and forth and back and forth. And now we're all tied up again. McCutcheon back to serve. Looking for the kill shot. That one gets up and over, but the point was awarded to Oakland. Might have been a net violation on the play. McCutcheon with the serve again. Put it in a good spot right in the middle of the floor. Bell checks back in, and she'll serve for Henry Ford. And that one's out of bounds. Another unforced error. Gotta focus.
Well, I was going to say, prior to that, point by Henry Ford, if you're Oakland, you wanted Emily Snee serving. You got the lead. She's serving. But Henry Ford responded. And this is when fatigue sets in, when the serves go. You're going to make mistakes late in these matches if you're not in shape.
And also, to your point, if Snee is serving, Snee is probably the best outside hitter for Oakland.
Exactly. She's back. You want her in the back row.
That's right. Tap over the net. That's out of bounds.
Should I get my money now?
We're all tied up at 22. Damron back to serve for Henry Ford.
It's all tied at 22, and Henry Ford is in great shape.
Two players run into each other for Oakland. And that one's long. Marissa Peterson just hit a little too hard. (23-22). Good shot. Skylar Piper.
We might get extra volleyball. We might get a little extra volleyball here. Henry Ford is just not giving up. We're down 14-5.
All tied up at 23. Here in this set number 4, crucial set for Henry Ford. If Henry Ford loses this set, it's all over for this particular match between Oakland Community College until the next time they meet.
Yeah, if you're Coach Chambers, you're pleased, but now you want to win. You've come this far. You're down, 2-1, back against the wall, 14-5. You rallied, taking the lead. It's tied. You have the serve advantage right now. Let's go. Let's finish it.
And Coach Chambers lit that fire under this Henry Ford Hawk team, and they came right out and got right back into this contest. Oakland trying to get it back over the net. Watch out. Two Henry Ford players running to each other. And now they're being very careful with the ball. Maybe that's
touching violation.
Oh, touching violation.
No, wait. Yeah.
They awarded Henry Ford with the point, 24-25.
Yeah, they made a mistake on the scoreboard.
Oh, okay.
It's a mistake. And that's it. I guess I gotta pay up. I lost. The production guys are letting me have it.
Your final score.
Oh, your quarter.
For this set is 25-24 in favor of the Raiders from Oakland Community College. And Eric, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, good effort in this fourth game by Henry Ford, but no moral victories. You lost. And I'm just hoping that this team can get better. Finish. Fight, focus, finish. That's what I want them to do.
Well put. Fight, focus, and finish. And that's probably what Coach is telling her team right now. One of the assistant coaches are in the huddle and making their comments. But that's going to do it for this one. It's your final. Henry Ford falling 3 sets to 1 in favor of Oakland Community College. My name is Jeff Lowe, and for Eric Pate, this has been Henry Ford Women's Volleyball on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. We'll see you next time on Henry Ford Volleyball. So long, folks.